Citations. Hello, hi, and welcome to Basic Public Speaking. I'm Christy Thomas. I'm your professor and instructor for this course, and this is the video chat for week 1. Week 1 dates are August the 18th to the 22nd. I have my weeks broke down in a typical, what would be the typical school week, Monday through Friday. So what we're going to do with this chat, it's probably going to be a lengthier video chat, and it's really just kind of discuss what's going on this week. So again, this is week 1, which is August the 18th to the 22nd. So hello, welcome. I am glad to be on this journey with you for public speaking. So now we're going to just kind of segue into what you need to look over this week, kind of what to expect and what to check out. Let's just dive straight into what to look over this week. So this is an introductory week. What you're going to find when you click onto Blackboard is that you're going to see several things open because I've opened up the first 3 weeks worth of lessons and everything due and information. So for the introductory portion, you need to check out the welcome module. In there, you're going to find the syllabus, a weekly calendar, and there a lot. I am a big fan of repeating information and having information out there. So there's going to be several locations you're going to find important information, which is due dates, weekly calendar, stuff like that. I try to make it as easy to navigate as possible. So with that being said, the welcome module has all this information. It's also got Word documents and video chats of the descriptions of speeches due throughout the course. So if you want a little sneak peek, please, by all means, check it out. So we're doing the introduction. There's also a welcome video, and that's just me introducing myself and how to navigate the course and kind of what to expect and how it's going to work throughout this semester. So check that out. It's going to give more detail than what's going on right now. So we're checking out the introduction stuff. We're also you're going to be looking over the communication theory process module. I include this with every communication course that I teach because it is the basis of communication. I just like to throw it in there because, information's fun. Learning is fun. Let's do a little Schoolhouse Rock reference there. Then you're also going to see a canon rhetoric module. This comes into play because you will have a questionnaire due the end of week 2. So you'll be checking that out as well. It's not due this week, but the only thing that's due during this week, again, week 1, August 18th through 22nd, is a check-in discussion. So do not fret. The check-in discussion is on the discussion forum, and it's basically just a few questions that you need to answer, and it kind of lets me know who has logged in, who has checked out the information, this, that, and whatnot. So by 5 o'clock on Friday, August the 22nd, you will need to have logged in and done the check-in questionnaire and looked over the information. Again, because when we look over the introduction information, you're going to see and hear. I say hear because I do a lot of videos as well, along with PDFs, PowerPoints, and Word documents. Again, I like to have communication in various forms and information out there in various forms. So week 1, look over the introductory stuff, comm theory, communication theory process module, and the canons of rhetoric module. Due this week by 5 o'clock is a check-in discussion. It's just a couple questions that you need to answer, submit, no biggie. You're also going to see a video this video will stay up and loaded for a few weeks, and then there will also be a video posted, and it'll say first 3 weeks chat. Check that out because I broke down discussing, and there's also going to be a Word document uploaded as well with all this information. It's just a chat of what we're looking over these first 3 weeks and due dates, because you will have your check-ins due week 1, Canon's Rhetoric Questionnaire Round 1 is due week 2, and then your first main speech is due on that 3rd week. I don't want you to fret when you hear first main speech, because the first main speech is an introduction speech. It's where you are introducing yourself to me, and when you check out that module, you're going to find a Word document and a video chat of me discussing description and requirements. That's for every single speech that gets its own module. So you just go in there and check it out, and there's 5 points that I want you to hit on in this introduction speech. And I don't want numbers and the fact that it's your first main speech to frighten you, because it's not. It's just real chill. I mean, like, topic 1 is your name. The name I'm going to find on my roster. If you have a preferred name, slap that in there because sometimes folks will email me and they will email me and with a name that I don't see on my roster. So it takes me a moment to be able to do all the work. So just by doing that kind of introduction helps me down the road. So back to week 1, we're just doing the check-in. Again, it's just a couple questions, and it's for my purpose of seeing who's logged into the course and read the questionnaire. So again, week 1, we're just looking at introductory stuff. This is the course introduction. There's an introduction video that I created, and then the syllabus that has all class information, and then extra goodies in it as well, but you can locate throughout the course. I've said this in several videos, and I'll say it again. When it comes to lesson modules and weekly videos and whatnot, lesson modules, once they are open, they will remain open throughout the entirety of the course. So this Cannon's Rhetoric, the Communication Theory Process module, the Speech Foundation modules, Informative Speaking modules, they're open now. I've opened up the first 3 weeks of lessons and assignments, whatnot. They will remain open for the entire course. So at any time, for your viewing pleasure, you can go back and check out the Word documents or the video chats. And when it comes to actual lessons like speech genres or informative speaking, or down the road what other ones we do, you're going to have these modules will have a Word document, a PowerPoint presentation, a publisher PDF, and a video chat, and there could be several of each. The publisher PDFs are very much like the Word documents. The big difference is at the end. These come from the teacher's handbook, so they would come from my handbook. So there's going to be questionnaires and activities that you would ask if we were in a course or a live setting. I don't really do this. I like to include it though because it gives you different perspectives on whatever theories or discussions we're having that week over that lesson. So, week 1, check out all the informative introduction stuff. Your check-in discussion is due by 5 o'clock on Friday, August the 2nd. Look over the video and the Word document that discusses the first 3 weeks. Again, we're just checking it out. This is our checkout week that you're looking and seeing how it is set up. But really make sure you're checking out the syllabus, the introduction video, and the links, because also on the page I provide links to ACTC's library and also to the academic calendar that lets you know what days we have class or don't have class and whatnot. And with the syllabus, you also find out information where you can go to find out if for some reason school is canceled or there's an emergency, or the stance that the school has on certain aspects. So that being said, that's week 1. Week 1 is August the 18th through the 22nd. Your check-in discussion is due by Friday, August 22nd, 5 o'clock. If you have any questions, concerns, or just need a chat, please reach out to me and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I hope that you have an amazing week. I am so excited to be on this adventure with you and can't wait to get to know you. Thank you so much. Bye.